House Speaker Nancy Pelosi made waves when she shredded President Donald Trump's State of the Union address earlier this month. The next day we learned that she planned to make a scene, as evidenced by video footage. She confirmed her desire for attention during an exclusive interview with CNN on Saturday. CNN's Christiane Amanpour asked, "Are you giving a signal that the Democrats will fight back hard, that you will not be constrained by what you believe to be insurgent behavior on the other side, and that this is, a time to go mano a mano?" Pelosi explained. "Let me say this, I had no intention of doing that when we went to the State of the Union. In fact, I was well into past the first third of it. I'm a speed reader, so I was reading ahead so I knew what was there. I got past about a third of it and I thought, this is terrible." According to the speaker, she decided to put little tears in the areas of pages she wanted to remember. Except each page had something she thought was rememberable. "I made a niche on a couple of pages thinking, you ought to remember what was on this page, then I realized most every page had something in it that was objectionable. So it wasn't a planned thing, but it was." She rolled her tongue in her mouth, clearly looking for words, before she changed the subject. She then changed her narrative, saying it's the press's fault that she had to resort to such actions. Pelosi stated, "One of my disappointments is the fact that all we have done legislatively, whether it's equal pay for equal work, raising the minimum wage, gun violence protection, issues that relate to our children, the list goes on, climate action now, we have very little press on it, and it seems if you want to get press you have to get attention. So I thought, well, let's get attention on the fact that what he said here today was not true. We all knew this was premeditated. It was obvious Nancy was doing this for attention. If she wasn't, she wouldn't have ripped the speech up in sections. She wouldn't have continually turned as she ripped the papers so that every camera saw her. If her actions are because of a lack of press, what newspapers is she reading? What news stations is she watching? Because leftist media continually covers climate change and minimum wage proposals. And gun violence prevention is something that's covered widely across the board. The left covers it as a national health crisis. Those of us on the right point to the policies and continually talk about the Second Amendment infringements. Nice attempt at spinning, Nancy, but we see through your BS.